Hi everyone, today we'll be talking about telomeres. In this drawing of rubber shoes, I want you to actually focus on the shoelaces. The shoelaces are actually comparable to a chromosome, and the ends of your shoelaces are actually similar to a telomere. This will not really appear in any of your tests, but for knowledge's sake and trivia, telomere actually comes from the Greek word meaning in part. According to a research published last March 2019 by a group of scientists that worked on sage-leaf warblers, which are actually birds, in conclusion of their experiment with these birds, they stated that the longer the telomere of an organism is, the longer the lifespan they will have. By definition, telomeres are a region of repetitive nucleotide sequences at each end of the chromosome. So, if your chromosome has 4 ends, meaning there are 4 telomere regions in there. I'm not really sure if you could see it, but it's the gold caps at the tips of your chromosome. The sole function of a telomere is to preserve the terminal part of the DNA from deterioration or fusion from neighboring chromosomes. And just like any other parts of our body, telomeres are also influenced by stress. And the more stress that you have, more telomeres become shorter and shorter and shorter. The missing word after beauty fad in the lower center part of the image will be beauty fad, skincare routine, and nutritional supplement. All these three things are done by human adults as they grow older because they want to achieve the more youthful appearance. During DNA replication, there is an enzyme responsible for completely, totally, ideally 100% copying the whole strand of your DNA. But this is not the case. In somehow or in some way, this particular enzyme that does the DNA replication does not fully copy the whole length of your DNA. So, if this is the case, what should the DNA do? The only thing that it could do is that it should make itself longer. But how? The only way that they do this one is by adding more bases that have no useful information. And this is done with the aid of an enzyme called as telomerase. Looking at the image of a DNA on the left side of this um, drawing that I have, you would be seeing at the end of your DNA running from 3' to 5'. There is a code there, TTAGG. This is the information or the code that will be added by preferably done telomerase. Each cell cycle that your cell would be undergoing. But sometimes they don't do it, sometimes they do it repeatedly, but rest assured, what is important is that they have to undergo that particular process so that your DNA would be fully copied every time replication would be occurring.